Hello everyone, what's up and welcome back to Call of the Night. This is Season 2, Episode 2. I'm excited to jump into this. I do want to say at the start of this video that I've been doing a bunch of shows on this channel lately for the schedule, and if I had all the time in the world, I would just continue doing all of these, because every show that I'm doing right now is really good and really fun. I'd say really fun. I wouldn't say like Takapi's Original Sin is really fun, but it's incredibly good. But yeah, I've got a lot of stuff going on right now, and the plan was to put out a bunch of shows and then see which ones people connected with and which ones people would want to keep around on the channel. And then the other ones, you know, like if there are ones that people don't connect with as much, then I would stop doing them. So far, I would say the series as a whole, like I've been all right with the way that a lot of them have been going on this channel. So and also, you know, I really enjoy them. So a lot of them I do want to keep going. I think, and I'm just going to be honest, at the start of episode 2 here, I think Call of the Night is on the chopping block. So it's very possible that this is the last episode of Call of the Night that I do a reaction to as of right now. You know, unless of course this gets like a lot of attention and a lot of people clamoring for more, just because it's an incredibly busy schedule, and then something probably needs to go. and Call of the Night is the one that probably got the least attention out of everything that I'm doing. So yeah, if you're watching this and then like next week comes around and there's not a Call of the Night video, that's why. But it's not because of me not liking the show. I really like this show. It really is just, it's a packed season and I don't have time to do everything, especially if certain videos aren't getting as much attention. So just letting you know that at the top of the video. But regardless, and I'm not even saying that that's going to be like a permanent thing. It's always possible that I go back and watch this stuff or put them on my Patreon account or other things like that. So it's not, I'm not definitely saying it's forever gone. I'm just saying, you know, it's a decent chance that this might be the last one we do. Anyway, we're going to jump into this. I'm not going to waste too much time in the intro because I already gave that update. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. Yeah, let's jump into this. Call of the Night, Season 2, Episode 2. Yeah, that's right. This is Seki. He was a cool guy, wasn't he? Oh, man, this song. I need to add it to my Spotify playlist. Oh, the music here is really nice.
殴っちゃったの？
そんなことしないっすよ。
まひるくんはさ、その子のこと嫌いになった？
No.
じゃあさ、大丈夫だよ。これから仲直りしに行こう。
Okay.
ね。
Yeah. Yeah. The fangs. It's like it's reminding me of these characters.
その後女とイチャついてたんだなって。眷属は作るの？
待ってみないことには。
Yeah, he's gotta become one first.
まだ血は吸わなきゃいけないよね。ポンもああなっちゃったら嫌だなって思った。
Yeah, it's a pretty scary thing.
最初に私の血。
Aww.
俺のこと好きになるなよ。
浮気し。
Oh, that's a cute relationship they have.
一個だけ確認したい。友達であることは変わらないんだよな。
Oh, these characters are so sweet.
でも考えたら簡単なことだよな。こうの腹が減ったら。
Oh my gosh, these friends are so great. Sorry, you're second in line.
なんかずるいな。ずるいしエロいな。
仲直り。まひるくんから時々聞いてるわ。
Oh, the music.
星見キクです。
Kiku Hoshimi. Are you
ヤ
gonna get bitten? He's got delicious blood. Oh, you just like sensed it?
この後約束あって。また今度ゆっくり話そう。ごめん、バイバイ。
Pick up your phone.
ねえ、
Oh lord, no, now you're alone. This is even worse. Oh gosh. Is the detective gonna come in here and save him? I can see that happening, her coming in and killing Kiku. Oh, I love the direction of this scene. Huh. Yeah. Okay, she gave it to you. Okay, she might just be cool. Before you bite him? Maybe she's cool. Okay. Or is she tricking you like she tricks people? That's what vampires do. But she probably could just kill you, I don't know. She just focused on his neck. Oh! Jesus, man. He's giving you some friendly advice. Oh, here we go. Oh, my hero's right here. I would just go to my hero and go, she was trying to kill me, she's a vampire. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. She is coming clean now. There's so much tension in these scenes. I like it. Look, that's an unstable woman. You don't blame yourself. She reacted poorly to the things he was saying. I think he still wants to be your friend. Oh, I like the lighting of this scene as well. How she's all shadowed. Oh my gosh. This woman is like throwing me for a loop in every scene. Ah, the art for the mid cards is so cool. An elite vampire. Really? Well, I was gonna say let's call the detective, but I don't think we want to kill Kiku because it's like my hero's friend. I just want her not to manipulate him. Yeah, I wouldn't fucking know. I don't know anything about flowers. Look it up, bitch. You got a phone, don't you? Aww. I mean, vampires are very alluring. That's their thing. I love Akira. Yeah. Yeah, Ko's kind of just following his heart in a weird way, but not actually thinking it through much. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, did they beat him up for saying that they're not fun? Can I meet the vampire? Oh. I ask her and then she bites into me? This is a cool scene. Who's this? Drago, Mr. Drago. Was he in the first season?
ザルオさんはやめてくれよ。
Akun.
あっくんと呼んでくれないのか。
Hmm,
性格超だるめのあっくんと呼んでくれ。
I don't remember this character, if we've met him before.
話すならどこかあったかいところに。
He's got a good sense of fashion.
おーいヤモリくん。
お
やあ
Yeah.
ヤモリくん、吸血鬼のコンプラ守る気ないの？部活にベラベラ喋らないって約
Well,
束
he came to me.
いやどういうこと？
僕がお風呂に入りたいだけだけど
なん
理にかなってると思うんだよね。この時
It's a
間
place where four guys can bathe together.
人しかいないってのも安心だしね。
Mm-hmm.
どういうこと？あっくんさんも知らなかった。おいなんだよあれ。ついてたぞせっかり。
A sturdy one.
そうそう。いや先にそれ言ってくれよ。
Yeah.
びっくりしたわ。
へえ、珍しい。
Wow. He's got my hairstyle now.
考えてるのかわからないんだ。眷属化させた人間が一番多いのは確かだけ
The
ど。
most offspring?
ああ。案外少ないんすね。
Yeah, okay, you've only got
驚
three.
いた？でもね、そうでもないんだ。
I did think it would be
実
more
は眷
per
属は緑ちゃんは1人、ニコちゃんは5人いたかな。カ
five.
ブラさんは7人で、キクちゃんは50
50?
人。いや、こんなこと知らないまま血を吸わせた方がいい。
So you feel
吸
special?
血鬼としてはそう言うしかない。
何をって？恋という名の列車。
That's what swagger will do for you. Even if you're not making much sense. People will be like, you're so awesome!
彼との
そっちはどうだった？兄貴。
They connected.
恋
He looks like a different character.
列車って何？なんで？
I mean, they all do without their like defining features.
ああ、そっか。そうだね。伊達だよ。
Ah,
メガネ。
but they look good on you.
吸血鬼に長年メガネだったからないと。
Yeah, I mean they complete the look.
前使っ
たまにはコンタクトにっつってさ出かけたりしてもつい何もない鼻の穴をしちゃってなんか
Is this a
落ち着かない
detective?
んだよね。
Yes, it is.
会いたかったよあっくん。
Ah,
そ
good.
してくん
Oh my god. Alright. Nice! That was a good episode. I enjoyed that. So, I mean, I remembered Mahiru from the first season, and like all I kind of remembered about him was his look and that I found him to be a cool guy. Like I remember specifically going like, this guy's very cool. And that's kind of all I internalized about him, and it's all I really needed to remember to jump back into this episode, because we saw this stuff happening again, and I was like, oh yeah, he's still a cool guy. I like him quite a lot. And he's got his own vampire storyline going on now. But it feels even more complicated with Kiku, because it's unclear exactly what her intentions are, and she is like, all the other vampires are like, oh yeah, she's a wild card, and she just like has offspring everywhere. So apparently she has 50 offspring at least, and that's fucking wild. But I did kind of imagine, like, I don't know if they've talked about like offspring numbers before, but in my head I was kind of imagining that most vampires would have like 8 or 9, like at least, you know. I like 3 / I mean, he even said like 1. A lot of vampires are just happy with 1. And yeah, to me that's like very surprising. I'm sorry, I just looked out the window expecting it to be like late at night, and it wasn't. It's like, it's still light outside. I woke up early this morning, and like my sense of time is off right now, and it really threw me for a loop when I glanced outside. Yeah, I just kind of expected that, like, when you're a vampire, especially like, I mean, especially the hot ones, like, you'd go around just being like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna seduce a bunch of people, get a bunch of offspring or whatever. I don't know why, but I kind of, in my head, that was kind of something that I thought was happening. But no, it seems like it's a very specific, like, if vampires like might only have like 1 or 2 in their whole lives, then that's crazy. Then that's a very important offspring then. Anyway, I did like the scene where Akira and Ko were talking to one another, and I like Akira just being like, hey, you know, if this happens to you or whatever, you can drink my blood first. Like, I want you to be, you know, I want you to not have to worry about shit. So I'm happy to offer my blood. It's very nice. I just think, like, it's funny how different shows will make you feel different ways about things that you like that conflict with real life, but it conditions you to feel that certain way. My example, I mean, in this show, what I'm talking about is like the idea of saying you can drink my blood is kind of a creepy idea, right? And it's like, that's unsettling and kind of disgusting, but in the context of this show, they say that and you're like, aw, you know? And it's the same as like in One Piece, like the idea of pirates. You like people by a certain point in One Piece, it's like every time you're mentioning pirates, you're thinking like pirates are basically like fucking awesome heroes who fight for freedom and do all this crazy stuff. But like, think of like pirates, like actual pirates. That's not what they are. You know, like pirates are horrible, you know, like miserable, like a terrifying force essentially. And they're not like heroes or anything, but One Piece like makes it feel like that. Makes it feel like the word pirate is synonymous with superhero. So like it's funny that different shows will give you different reactions to those sorts of scenes. But I see Akira in this saying like, you can drink my blood, and then Mahiro coming later and saying the same thing, and I'm just like, oh, these are good friends, you know? That's a really nice thing to offer him. But yeah, like Mahiro talking about like becoming a vampire and like, how do you even make that decision? I don't know. If I think I would say no, I don't think I'd want to become a vampire, but I was thinking about it. Like, I was genuinely going, but like, I don't know. Like, would it be cool? Would it be nice? Are there things that, like, you know, I mean, the vampires seem pretty happy. Maybe it would be cool. Like, and maybe it's like the kind of fun life that would be nice. And then, but I don't know, you know, like I feel like I would say no just because the idea of it is too scary for me. Like the idea of what it could be and how it would, like, it's a permanent thing that I can't turn back on. I think I would say like, well, no, I can't make that big a decision. Like, if I know my life is gonna be, you know, more normal by not doing it, or I'm taking this huge risk and it could be awesome, but it also could be like absolutely miserable, then yeah, then I'm choosing the more normal life. But it's a tough decision. But Akira's right when she says like, Ko is a bit dumb. So like, he hasn't really fully thought this through because he's not really a thinker. He has felt his way through this. He's following his emotions and going like, well, this feels like the path I should be going, and so that's the path that he's going, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's his life, and that's the way that he wants to lead him. But with Mahiro, he's a thinker, and so if he tried to do it Ko's way, he would just, you know, he would follow that lead, and then he would probably like be constantly regretting it, and might make him miserable. So instead he has to like stop at the start line and think like, which path do I want to take, and then I will like, after I've taken that path, then I'm more certain of it, then hopefully I'll be more comfortable. But I don't know what the right path is, you know? Like, this show kind of does a good job at like both glorifying what vampirism could be like, but also it's kind of a terrifying thing. And speaking of terrifying, Kiku is pretty terrifying. She had me going like 3 different times in this episode of like, very start of the episode for like 1 minute, I was like, oh, she's cool. But then like, you know, it was pretty soon in that conversation, I was like, oh no, actually she's probably a vampire and she's like grooming him. And then it showed the fangs and I was like, yep, okay, that's what's happening. We saw her later, it's kind of creepy, but then she's like, but then she shows herself, and I thought like when she showed herself, I was like, she's showing herself to like 3 people, maybe, you know, maybe she's not like horrible. And then Ko ran away and she chased him, and then it was a creepy conversation. I was like, oh shit. And then she went like, oh, sorry, can you please not tell him? And it's like, I was like, oh, you did that instead of murdering him. That's good. I feel like that means you actually might just have decent intentions and you're just like a cool person. But then he was like, hey, you know, I feel like I know him well and I feel like you should tell him. And then she took that really poorly. And that was like a red flag, you know, like, because his advice wasn't, I don't think it was too nosy or anything. I think it was genuinely like, he's saying this out of concern for his friend. And like, and she takes it the wrong way and kind of threatens him with it. I mean, absolutely threatens him. Because it seems like if Mahiru didn't arrive, she might have killed him. So yeah, she's a tough one to crack. But I kind of wouldn't be surprised either way. But you know what I feel like? I feel like she's been set up to be like, I don't think necessarily a major villain, but like a minor villain, a small thing that the detective will take out. Because I think they want to continuously show how badass the detective is, but they can't have her kill Nazuna. Is that her name? The main character, the main vampire girl? I'm sorry, it's been a while. But they can't have her kill her because she's the main character. So instead, like, have her kill this other vampire who we just introduced, who is shown to be like a proficient vampire, and then it makes her seem more badass so that she's a bigger threat when actually coming for us, which I think she is going to do. I mean, the OP's kind of tipped us off to the fact that she's probably not going to be friendly with us. And I mean, the end of this episode, she calls him a liar, calls Ko a liar, and has those evil eyes. It's scary. She's a scary character. I'm excited. Anyway, that's Call of the Night, Season 2, Episode 2. Thanks for watching. Make sure to support the video if you can. Like and comment again, subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access for certain videos, exclusive videos, all that stuff for both this channel and my Jent Watches One Piece channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.